Alright, we're here. Game number 1 for the Alpha Build, Avacyn Guardian Angel in our Mercadian Mass build. This has lands. Yeah, I'll keep it. And we have a, wow, super big map card against... Yeah, let's see. Just let me reposition this real quick. Sorry. There we go. Alright, today we're up against Maronar. Tribal rats. All rats have fear. Sack a rat, get X1 when rats equal to the number of rats you control. Double rats. Isley Eternal Pilgrim. I keep seeing her. Melik, is it Paragon? Alright, so we have some fun commanders to face off with today. Got our Royal Guard, we got a Strip Mine, some planes. Tower of the Magistrate, so this is going to come out right away. Or, this is, well, as far as like the bees go, is what I meant. So there's a Halimar Depths. Alex setting himself up. There's a couple different ways you can go with Melik. Either just do fun stuff, or just use straight value combo stiff. And Honor the Fallen, so we have our land hate. We're just gonna F6 this though. Alright, that works. So we have two of our brand new cards here. And I feel like Honor the Fallen is going to be relevant with Eiley and Maronar here. The big MG. Go over to the Meliks. Let's see. Eiley's definitely not someone you want to just drop out there. Definitely want to be able to get your value. So at least 3 mana. Basically treat it like a 3 mana commander. Yeah. 3 mana, 5 if you hit the threshold. It's not the worst, actually. And I want to say Melik's tapping out so that he can F6 it. Nice mountain, though. So, right now, we're just going to play the wait-and-see game. Speaking of which... it's just going to start passing the turn. Keep it up the mana for Honor the Fallen. For no particular reason, I wouldn't expect anyone to just suddenly try and cheese a turn 3 victory out of the current board state. But I guess you never know. Sort of the Animist out. There's the Evolving Wilds. Just F6 through this. Don't think there's anything going on here. Unless they wanted to like Thoughtseize themselves, then reanimate. Why am I leaving this mana up? Okay. So Eiley's on the board. They did just throw Eiley out there. That's weird. Mana Flare. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, that player adds 1 mana. Okay, so it's double mana. Wait, what? I just accidentally skipped past my turn. Whoops. Wow. Am I just the dumbest frick? Okay. Realistically, what was I gonna do with that mana, I guess? This is just... wow. Accidentally skipped past my turn. Veilstone Amulet? Whenever you cast a spell, creatures you control can't be the target of spells or abilities. Remember you cast a spell, creatures you control can't be targeted spells or abilities your opponents control this turn. Ah, okay. So I guess it, whenever he casts a spell, his creatures gain hexproof. What? That's such a odd card. But it's Relentless Rats. So we're gonna be a little late to the party here. Elspeth Sun's champion already, and I go to Lotus. So everyone's dropping everything right now. We're a whole turn behind. Alright. Alright, so there's an Electromancer. Alright, so I guess this is... No, this can't be just be Group Hug Melek. I refuse to believe that. There's an alternative motive here. Okay. So, I have the twos. The pile here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just give him a 5-0. Why not? Frantic Search. Draw 2, ditch 3, untap 3 lands. There's no real reason for me to want to give a 5-0 split right now. But at the same time, I'm already like a whole turn behind. So if I can make Melek a target, that should get all these other two guys to start aiming over here while I can quietly get back into the game. Alright then. Let's go ahead and Enlighten Tutor. So how do we get back into this? Probably with the Oath of Lieges? Let's see, if we do that, it does make us falling behind actually palpable. I want to say that might be the right way to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the Oath of Lieges. Alright, we're gonna get it this time. That's right. Extra mana right now. And Avacyn apparently costs only 4. Let's see. It's a tad awkward, but I'll live with it. Okay, so we got our Royal Guard down, we've got the Oath of Lieges up. Marnar's going to get a bit of the benefactory of land searching because Eiley has another... Eiley and Melek both have an extra land. So this will help us catch up on land drops and hopefully start filtering our deck out. The land tax would draw us more cards. See, Avacyn only costs 4 right now. The Royal Guards only protect against combat damage, which helps against the Relentless Routes, but not so much against Melek. Oh, and there's a pack rat. Lovely. Its power and toughness is equal to the number of rats they control. God, I remember this one. There was mono black in the format. Let's see, creatures you control. Yeah, they didn't change the Orc on. It doesn't say they gain hexproof. But for all intents and purposes, that's what it's doing. So, yep, this is definitely the rat travel deck. Which means we gotta get Avacyn going. Of course, Melek. Well, Melek, that's not subtle at all. More rats, more problems. Okay, so what's going on here? Sword of the Animist? Alright, that's fine. Oath of Lieges should not work. Because they have to choose a target player who chose more lands. No? No, apparently that works. Okay. I guess. Okay then. Sure. Whatever. It's helping everybody else get ahead too, but it's going to help us catch up. Let's see, we'll have 2 lands out. Elspeth continuing to pump up. But with Elspeth out, how we actually play Avacyn safely. Let's see, we don't. 7. Marnar is going to come down next turn to destroy Avacyn. So we need to play... No, destroy Elspeth, so we need to play Avacyn. 15 mana, that's not good. I refuse to believe that this is going to be a good thing. Okay, so there's a scroll rack for 1 mana. Yep, I knew there was an alternative here. Someone really wants to go off of that epic experiment. Vindicate, targeting Mana Flare. The sweet Sorin art, no less. Unfortunately, he's got Reverberate? I was expecting Mull of the Mixture. Unless he... Oh, he transmuted that, yeah. Okay, so that's going to get rid of Elspeth, then. Rats are going to run over everything. See, a plus on Elspeth. What would that mean? Means he was probably assuming the soldiers were going to block everything. Avacyn's got to come down next turn, but we don't have... Oh, that's bad for us. That's even worse for us. Yeah, this is not good. This is double not plus good. Not only can we not play Avacyn next turn, we've got a soft lock on us. We don't play enough creatures to get around Grave Packs. So... yeah. So Marnor claims that he doesn't have Eldrazi Monument in his deck. Okay then. That's right, Oath of Allegiance is going to go up for us next turn, so we will have 5 mana. That's enough for Avacyn, but not enough to play her and protect the Royal Guard. So Oath of Allegiance is definitely going to help speed the game along. How many times am I going to be saying that? High Tide! Someone's going to pull off shenanigans this turn. See, probably combo with a Turnabout. Wouldn't be surprised. Is he trying to go for the experiment now? Yep, Epic Experiment for 10. Pour over the pages, Faithless Looting, and Quicken. That's it. So that experiment was a bust. Then, let's see, where was it? The rest go where? Graveyard, okay. So draw 3, untap 2, discard a card. Next sorcery spell has Flash. Awkward with Faithless Looting. Yeah, awkward. Mind's Desire. Ah, here we go. Here's the real combo. So let's see what's getting exiled here. Deep Analysis, Burnished Heart, Ponder, Island, Swiftwater Cliffs. Wow. More whiff. Where's the win con? Usually, I mean, it's one thing to try and do Epic Experiment just because it's a cool thing to do. But usually there's some, I don't know, point to trying to get it going. I mean, if you're just doing it for value, that's okay, but that's not a great reason to play Epic Experiment all by itself. So, Melik just used 2 of some of his best spells, and unfortunately that didn't do anything. Unless he has Mizzix's Mastery. He probably has Mizzix's Mastery. And Honor the Fallen only exiles creatures. Any cards in hand has to discard down. Everyone has more lands than I do. And we draw into Archangel, not bad. Let's give something protection from artifacts. Can we do that? I'm more inclined to play Strip Mine. You know what? Yeah, whatever. We've got our 5 mana, but that's still not enough to actually do anything right now. Archangel costs 6. Avacyn costs 4. We'll have to wait another turn. Now, if the rats do come at us, the Warrior Guards will be able to save us for a turn. Otherwise, we can probably plan on eating the damage to start with. I need to auto-yield this thing as much as I can. It's weird that it doesn't let me auto-put on the stack. Yeah. We'll auto-yield to the Veilstone. We don't have so many instant speed targeting things that we can actually respond to it. Rats are just going to go poof next turn thanks to Eiley anyway. Thanks to that Butcher of Malakir. You'd think that the pack rat would at least swing. So there are the attacks. This thing's gonna swing for sure. There's no point in holding back an 8/8 flying lifelinker. Yep. No? Swing at... They're both... Okay, so Butcher's going at rats. Divinity's going at Malik. There's not a whole lot we can do about this Eiley softlock right now. Us in particular. Let's see. All we can do is hope the Oath of Lieges gets us there. In about 2 turns, we're going to run out of lands in our hand, and it'll make us feel like we should have gotten land tax. There's no point in playing Archangel as long as that Butcher's out. We just don't have the creature presence to fight those Grave Pact effects. So we need to just draw into removal. 49, 1 away. No, Eiley's going to be able to get it. For all intents and purposes, Eiley's active now. Pay 3, sack a creature, exile target non-land permanent. Hell's Caretaker, oh dear god. You tap it and sack a creature, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, actively only during your upkeep. But we can go ahead and use Honor the Fallen to get some to just say gone to something. If the Butcher goes away, we'll Honor the Fallen it. Oh, but Eiley's out of cards in their hand now. She needs ways to draw cards. Otherwise, if I could just wrath the board, she's a goner. Rat's deck is out of cards in their hand too. Malik and I are the only ones with cards in hand, and I'm pretty sure his are going to be a lot better than mine. Especially when you can still flashback Deep Analysis and Faithless Looting. Hmm. Monarch seems like a brand new deck. Because the guys apparently think about, like, oh, should I put a Capture Souls in here? Oh, I need Eldrazi Monument. Oh, I need, like, Coat of Irons and a bunch of stuff. Just your staple Relentless Wrath stuff. Call to Mind, targeting High Tide. I'm not going to have any responses for that. Although, Eiley points out that it's worth buying a Cavern Online because you can literally stick it into all of your decks. And it's one of those cards that I could see wanting to shoehorn into literally every deck you build. It makes your commander uncounterable. So why not? At some point, I need to come up with a list of cards that you could literally just cram into every commander deck. As in, I literally can't think of a deck that wouldn't want to run this card. So, let's see. Cavern of Souls would definitely be one of them. Let's see, would Commander Sphere be one of them? It's a 3-cost rock that you can sack to draw a card. That seems too good. To not include. Melic's not doing anything. Cavern of Souls, $30. Oh boy. I hope it gets reprinted by the time we get to Avacyn Restored. See, Modern Masters 2017 is coming out next year, right? Yeah. Let's hope. More lands equals yes. Always yield. Land tags and other leeches just they do very similar things and fill very similar functions. And there's a Thawing Glaciers. Play this Tower of the Magistrate first. So, Avacyn can come down for 4. What's the point, though? There isn't much of one, especially now when Eiley can just literally clear the board at any time. Well, we've got... Let's... Top decking a land after fetching one out. It's not a great feeling. So we go Thawing Glaciers or Mishra's Workshop. I think the line I'm thinking was play the Thawing Glaciers first, because then you can play your next land and then use that land to pay for Thawing Glaciers. So yeah, we'll play Thawing Glaciers next. Right now, not a whole lot of excitement. Eiley's got her thumb on the button. But she also probably doesn't want to blow her board. See, I would say probably sacrificing Divinity, gain 8 life, get it back with Hell's Caretaker by sacking a token. But see, the problem here is that the rats all have fear now. Tower of the Magistrate is very specific, but it's one of those high-value, low-cost lands. Now they have hexproof too. Every rat makes things stronger. The problem, though, is that this only triggers when you cast a spell. So they'll lose hexproof at the end of MG's turn, and then Eiley could potentially just sacrifice tokens to start exiling stuff. Gotta get rid of that pack rat first and foremost. There's no cards in hand, so the pack rat can't feed itself. Although swinging all out of Eiley would force the issue and make her sacrifice a bunch of stuff. And these are some huge rats. Let's see. Is MG gonna pull the trigger? Looks like he is. We're getting the rats, boys. Alright, the whole team's swinging over at... Oh, at Melek, ouch. Not what I thought was going to happen here. Alright, so Story of the Animus is going to trigger. Come on out. 6, 7. 7 lands over here from Melek. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7 over here at Eiley. 7 over there at NG. Melek has responses. Cyclonic Rift to bounce all the things. And a friend just let me know that I can catch Cyndaquils. I better make sure I mute the Googles. Holy shit, I can catch Cyndaquil. So this is a Cyclonic Rift, the Royal Guards. Oh, there's the Butcher. Gonna lose our Royal Guard. The background. That was okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and auto yield to the Butcher right here because the Butcher's just gonna be bounced. We'll have to reset the priority, the yielding anyway. This slows everyone down just a tad, but not enough to actually hurt us. Because all we lose is the Oath of Allegiance. Means we do lose a free land drop, I guess. I'm F6ing this. But Eiley's online. So... But my calculations... She should be able to just wipe the whole board. Chaos Warp, targeting Goblin Electromancer. Gonna try and save the Gobby. I mean, 1 mana, Chaos Warp. It's decent. But you forgot that Eily can actually just, in fact, target more stuff. I think my pants... Uh-oh. He's trying to say that Gabi. Chaos Warp. This is actually just... That was actually just the worst thing you could have done. Now he loses the Chaos Warp. More stuff being sacked. Chaos Warp fizzles. Everything gets bounced. Sword of the Animus resolves. There's like 3 rats in there. Still no real creatures over in these 2 for me to want to use the Honor of the Fallen. But it's there. Now we just see a bunch of stuff get dropped down again. Like there's the Gilded Lotus. There's Butcher. There's just a way to deal with the Butcher. We'll have to hope we get lucky with our draw. Or that Melik can deal with it with those 6 cards in hand. High Tide! Again! Double red for Seething Sun. That's right, because Helm of Awakening is still out. So, okay, plus 3 on the mana. 14. Recoup. See, that's one of the cards we gave him in the split. Searching your card gains flashback into end of turn. Is he really going for Epic Experiment again? We can't do anything about that, so we're just F6. He's going for it. Preordained Merchant Scroll, Blasphemous Act. There we go. That's what we need. Increasing Vengeance. Fall of the Titans is just a dead card. You don't play those kinds of spells in Epic Experiment usually. Let's see. Search for Blue Instant. Add to your hand. Alright. See, you want to Merchant Scroll twice. You Pongify the Butcher. Then you put Preordained on top of that. Then you put Merchant Scroll. Then you put Increasing Vengeance on top of Merchant Scroll. And there you go. Yep. Although I guess he could technically do it on the Preordain. Let's see. Yeah, targeting the Merchant Scroll. Well, the Epic Experiment is technically there. Can't you just copy the epic experiment again? He's guessing it's part of the cost? Oh, maybe you can't. Alright, so Merchant Scroll grabs Turnabout. Which is a super good card. And also Rapid Hybridization. So, I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and put out the Arc. No. Can't put out the Archangel and do all that stuff. So, Deadland. Let's just put out Thawing Glaciers for now. We have 1, 2, 7 mana available to us. We can cast Archangel and Oath of the Lieges. If something helps us at the helm, I don't want to be able to lose. You know what? On further reflection, I think we'll actually be fine. We'll throw out our Oath of Lieges, get that back on track, cast our Archangel, and hopefully start beating some face in. Idly coming down would be a pain in the patookie. No, we can't do that. It's only 612. Yep, never mind. Just doesn't work for us. Definitely Cube. Alright, so he's definitely playing the Cabal Coffers combo. Seven, pay 3. Congratulations, gets it up to 8. Doubling Cube, not the greatest investment, but it works. Not strictly the worst, I guess. Three more mana. More rats. One more mana, but because of the Helm of Awakening, but not enough to cast anything else. Except that sword. That was convenient. So just has to target, I guess? Such a weird way to word it. Divinity of Pride comes out. That's an 8/8. There's 4, there's 5, 6. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Defiant Bloodlord. Oh, that's right, that's from Battle for Zendikar. We will be able to drop the Archangel next turn. Although, should we drop the Karma Guide instead? We might want to, since we can get back the Royal Guard with Karma Guide. And she does have Pro Black. Let's see. So Malik's, I don't know what Malik is thinking right now. Because I don't know what his win condition is. Does he just want to cast Epic Experiment over and over again and, you know, hope that wins? I can tell you from experience that that's not enough to win you the game. Right of replication kicked. Because that wasn't disgusting. Yeah, I think we want Carmageddon and the Keldorian Royal Guard coming down. We have a hybridization. Divinity's gone. Yep. That's right. Always yield. Always yes. And hey, Forbidding Watchtower. That's actually not a bad put. With that said, though, Thawing Glaciers, yep. She's going to get back the Royal Guard. We're going to keep up Honor of the Fallen. And the moment we get a chance, we're going to use the Thawing Glaciers again. Hopefully, Oath of Legions and Thawing Glaciers will just do something. Carmageddon can at least block some of these divinities if they randomly come at swing at us. Let's see, it becomes a 1/5. I mean, we could block this frog thing. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Keep thinning that deck out. And then auto yield to the Veilstone. We still have our Honor of the Fallen ready. The key is to try and wait until someone tries to grab something out. And then there's the Maronar. Double rats. Carmageddon needs to hang around. And we should be able to have that mana available to us. Isley only has 4 sources of life if we include the Gilded Lotus. Malik only has 3 mountains. All them rats have fear. No swinging either. That was Flying Butt Lord. The Flying Butt Lord. There we go. That's what Chewie called it. He called it the Flying Butt Lord. But oh god. All these. Yeah, this is a win con. It all depends on if Isla was able to, draw into a Wrath effect. Neither of us have been able to do that yet. If we can just live through a turn, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unless I got another land into play. This would just be straight murder on someone. 8, 5. Oh, snap, oh, snap, oh, snap, oh, snap. Target is the Butcher Malik here. Might have helped us, but I can't let that Malik here come out. Because I can't deal with it. I mean, yes, there are 5 Divinity Prides out. But Butcher after he's on board. So, okay, got a little bit of light for that. And someone's kind of upset by that. So, let's see if you can find another answer. Okay. Swing at me with a 4-5. When I have a pro-black Karma Guide. Let's see. In theory, I won't die just from these trying to swing at me. Karma Guide can block one of them. And I have a 9 life buffer. But with Malik, you never know. I feel like I should also probably held on to Avacyn for as long as Eileen's still in this game. Eileen can still sack the frog and live. Exile a token. This just forces her to do things that she'd rather not do. If we can get the Avacyn out with the Royal Guard, we might be able to be okay. Oh, there's a Mystic Retrieval targeting High Tide. Okay. There's the High Tide. There's the turnabout. There's the combo. There's Wombo combo. He's trying to go for it again. We can't do anything, so let's have sex this. Oh, there it is. Infinite mana. And Eileen's decided that she's had enough. The gasp. I regret nothing. Like this has nothing to do with said combo right here. He's only got 30 cards left in his deck left? I guess that's true. I mean, if you want to epic experiment literally your entire deck, you just need to get to 30. Yep. Oh, come on, you need more mana than that. I better see another reiterate. You disappoint me. You had the chance to go for even more mana. Well, hold on. Epic Experiment is in the exile zone. Fall of the Titans? I'm so disappointed. I would have spent a good 5 minutes at least making enough mana. The real question would be figuring out the different combos that we want to do in Niv-Mizzet when we do the Niv-Mizzet run. Because that deck was made to try and figure out how to get Eye of the Storm to work with Eye of the Epic Experiment. Oh. Yeah, that works. Fall of the Titans. I take it back. Alright, so I guess that's game number 1. We'll see you for game number 2.